So did you remember what we are discussing in last class? Can you please recollect? What you were discussing in last class? Can you please recollect? One important information to all. From Monday, new batch, Oracle new batch is starting by Murli sir. So people who have not yet joined new batch, so I am personally requesting you all join this batch. People who wish to learn Oracle course as part of our Java package, as part of Java projects development, I am sincerely suggesting you join this batch. Where is it? Yeah. So Oracle, this is the link. So it's important for everyone nowadays. Oracle knowledge is very much important. Okay. and also CRT batch. Okay, these two batches you can plan. Okay, CRT batch and Oracle batch. CRT is starting at 7 p.m. right? Look at here, CRT batch is 7 p.m. from Monday, and by Hari Krishna. This is not me. This is another faculty. Okay, Hari Krishna Sagar. So you can plan to join this batch. Clear? So I will remind you again. Fine. Yeah. No special classes not required, buddy. Yeah, special classes not there, not required. Regular class I'll take, because people who are coming from abroad, they are facing problem. So let me not trouble others. Okay. So let's continue as regular classes. Now what we are discussing last class topic was non-static method. I hope we understood all these 11 points. What is non-static method? A method is declared without static code is called non-static method. Why non-static method? A non-static method used for developing logic common to all objects and executing its logic for an object with that object values. Okay, right. Now, in today's class, we are concentrating on this point. Why non-static method related point? Okay. Why non-static method related point we are learning. So remaining points I'm not reminding because you know already very well. Okay. So I don't want to waste the time by repeating and saying. Look at here. So today class is very important. Why non-static method related points. So why non-static method means it is related to project related points. Project related points. Okay. Non-static method is used for remaining all points I'm deleting. So please attend classes daily. I told you already. And this coming 10 days are very important. Already 10 days completed, right? So I told you 21 days are very important. 3 weeks are important from JVM architecture onwards. Next coming more 10 days are very important in your entire Java course. Please don't miss next coming 10 days at any cost. Please continue. Right? Why non-static method? Project related points, right? A non-static method is used for developing logic common to all objects and executing logic for an object with that object values, or it is used for executing, okay, or it is used for executing a method with an object. We must create a method as non-static method. Okay, let me remove this. Enough. Let me write below. What is the meaning of object? Object means non-static variables memory. Now, I am creating a variable int x equal to 10. Okay, non-static method is used for developing logic to execute this logic with the values available in object. Tell me, inside object, which variable values? Object maintain the values by using non-static variables. So if you wanted to perform operation, if you want to develop logic, you have to access that variable, right? So tell me, I am accessing that variable x from here. Okay, I am accessing x variable from here. Tell me, is this line compiled or not compiled? I'm writing just message here, double quotes, in non-static method. Okay, in non-static method m, non-static method m. Okay, now inside this non-static method, I am trying to access x variable directly by its name. Repeating again, what the use of non-static method? Non-static method is used for developing logic common to all objects and executing its logic for an object with that object values. For an object with that object values. For an object with that object values means object values. How can I access? By accessing non-static variable only. Right? Non-static variable name is what? X. I am accessing x variable directly. Now you need to answer my question. How can we access non-static variable from non-static method? Can I access directly by its name, or I must create object to access non-static variable? Is my question understand? Okay, now understand my question. I'm repeating once again, try to think. Non-static method is used for executing logic by reading values available in object. Inside object, non-static variable values available. Values are available in the non-static variable. Can I access non-static variable directly from inside a method? Let's say I am developing non-static method to display values available inside object. So to display values available in object, I have to read x value. I am reading x value and I'm displaying the x value. Any compile time error? Is there any compile time error? Look at there. There is no compile time error. No, there is no compile time error. Okay. If you declare this method as a static, then you will get compile time error. Non-static variable x cannot be referenced from a static context. If you declare this method as a non-static, there is no compile time error. Look at their compiler software compile successfully. Now I'm removing this message for some time. Okay. Now just I'm writing x only. Okay. If you can access non-static variable inside the non-static method directly by its name, from which object this x value can read? This x variable has a direct memory? No. It's not a static variable. It doesn't have single copy memory. This x is having what? Multiple copies of memory, right? From which object this x value is reading? Okay, int x, from which object this x value is reading? The x value is reading from which object? Are you catching my point? X is a non-static variable. It has a memory at different locations. From which object this x value reading? When this x value can be read? If you call m1 method. How can I call m1 method? Can I call m1 method directly by its name? No. When you compiler throw error, non-static method m1 cannot be referenced from a static context. So in order to call this m1 method, you will create object test13 t1 equal to new test13. Okay. Then t1 dot m1. Look at there. You are calling t1.m1. When I call t1.m1, then what happened? Tell me. This t1 object can be used inside m1 method. Na? You are asking the JVM, execute the non-static method m1, execute non-static method m1 logic for the object T1 with the values available in T1 object. Tell me, inside this T1 object, values are available or not? What the value available? X variable memory allocated in this object. Na? In order to call M1 method, you created an object. When you create object, only M1 method allocated memory? No. X variable also provided memory. Na? When you call T1.M1 method, inside when you call M1 method by calling T1 object, the meaning of the statement is execute M1 method logic with the values available in T1. That means inside M1 method logic, X variable reading from class? No, reading from object. So tell me, program compiled successfully, executed successfully. I am getting output 10. Hello? Hello? Did you get my point? Did you get my point? So tell me, now the question, can we access? Okay, now the point is what? Here, continuation. For accessing, for developing logic inside non-static method for an object by reading values available in the object, we must access non-static variable from a non-static method, And now the question, how can we access non-static variable from a non-static method? Answer another way. Can we access non-static variable from a non-static method directly by its name? What is your answer? Yes. Answer is what? Yes. We can access non-static variable from a non-static method directly by its name. No need to create object for accessing non-static variable from a non-static method. Like in static method, no need to create object in, like in static method, in non-static method, no need to create object for accessing non-static variable. Can I hope all the people understand this question and answer? Today class topic is developing non-static method. Developing non-static method. How can we see, sir, that non-static method accessing that non-static method? Okay, I'll show that. I'll prove that. Alok, I'll prove that. Okay, look at it here. A non-static method is used for a developing logic common to all objects. Look at there, my statement I proved my statement. Inside M1 method, I have access X variable directly by its name, right? I'm not using any object here, T1, T2, T3, I'm not using. I have access directly by using its name means it is specific to one object or common to all objects. Can you please someone answer? Please reply. You know, I wanted to share one current problem I am facing with 11 o'clock batch. I don't know whether sharing other batch details in your batch. 11 a.m. batch are suffering and making me suffer in teaching and learning. Okay, because they are not practicing and not replying in class because they are not practicing and not replying in the class. Now today I was teaching last topics of non-static members chapter. Okay, in that process I have used java.lang.class. Now they ask me question, what is java.lang.class? I didn't understand, sir. Did I teach java.lang class related any information in your batch? In which chapter I taught this point? Any of you remember? Java.lang.class related any information did I share in your batch? Did I teach anything about java.lang.object class in your batch? No? No? I didn't teach? Anybody, any of you remember? Did I teach or not teach? Expecting answer from all. What is java.lang.class? What is the use of this? Did I explain in your batch? No? No? Yes or no? No? I didn't explain, right? Okay, very good. Save chat. Fine. Yeah. Okay, look at here. I asked, did I teach java.lang.class related any information? Okay. So people said, no sir, no sir. Who is that? Acharya, Sneha and Amol. And no sir, Sardar. Now just you said with JVM. We'll load the class you told. Okay, JVM creates instance, class loader time. Okay, and next JVM architecture. Okay, no sir, no sir. Okay, in JVM architecture we use the java.lang.class. Okay, look at there, no sir, no sir, no sir. Okay, next, no sir. Subham Nirvan is also selling no. No, not explain. Nagarjuna. Okay, no, not explain. Nagarjuna. Okay, very good. Thank you so much. Okay. In JVM architecture, I told you java.lang.class is used in method area, class loader subsystem, load class and store the class bytecode by using java.lang.class instance. Java.class is a predefined class given by Sun Microsystem for storing the class bytecode in the JVM. Did I teach anything about class loader? Class loader is a class. Did I teach anything about it? No. Answer is no, no, no. After showing the proofs, now you say yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Without showing proofs, you say no, sir, no, sir, no, sir. I didn't teach anything about java.lang.class instance. Teacher, not teacher. So that's why I'm telling revision is very important. Every Sunday, you have to do revision. If you don't do revision, you don't remember what I was teaching. The next chapters when I'm using that points, how can you understand the points? And again, I should remind you, and my flow will be disturbed and you will not understand, right? No, I was very much disappointed in today's class. Literally, I was disappointed. Initially, you people were asking all useless questions, and finally you settled not asking all the dirty idiot questions. Okay, all the people are settled well now. Look at the 11th point. Yeah, Akshay, you can contact your class admin, take the break letter, and you can come back. When you're free, you can join for new batches. Okay, na? Contact administrator. Who is your class admin of both batches? You can ping him in WhatsApp, send a message to him that you are unable to attend the classes. And next time when you are ready to attend class, from the topic we can attend. You have the chance to break the course. Okay, tell me if you have read this message and this diagram, if you remember, today when I say, do you know java.lang.class? All the people say, yes, we know. This much clearly I have written the points and given diagram. Is it a disappointment for me or not? All the people think. Come on, expecting reply from everyone. I'm putting all my hard work. I'm spending the lot of time for you to teach by sacrificing the money I'm earning, right? So if now online class means what? Nobody is expecting subject. Offline class means there is a people expecting subject. You are in your room. Okay. You are there in your room. So you are not going to talk with anybody. Are you catching my point? You never change, buddy. Nagaraju, you never change. You will, I'm telling you 100% you are going to fail in your career. Remember my statements, okay? 100% you are going to fail in your career. Okay? I'm telling you 100% you will fail in your career. And I just you check yourself from the beginning of your life. Ask your father, mother. When you fail, you will show somebody for the reason. Because of you, I failed. 100%. Okay, if you want, you please call your mother, father, I will talk to them. You call any of your friends, I will talk to them your nature. Only you are telling that I am not sharing material, I am not sharing that, I am not sharing this. If I share everything, what you do, Chakabhajana? Don't you prepare your own material by reading this material? If I prepare everything, what will you do? Is it a college? In a company, who will prepare the short material? Tell me. In a company, who will prepare short material, Nana? This is already short material. From this, you want more short material. Who will prepare in company the PPTs? I prepare. Shall I come behalf of you? Material also, I should already prepared and share everything. Point by point is there. Point by point is there. Everything I shared it. Step numbers also there. Whatever there in the material, the same words I am speaking here, nothing more. Every point I written step by step. Step by step I have written 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Class loader working functionality. And you are the laziest fellow, not writing your own notes. You want me to write behalf of you. Yeah, I'm unmuting. You want me to talk? Okay, talk. Unmute. Yeah, tell me.
Sir, I don't have these documents,
That is
sir.
your mistake, not my mistake, na?
Sir, that's why I'm asking. You are saying daily notes PPTs, sir. Those PPTs are very good, sir, in
Who
order to
told you that
reading
PPTs
purpose.
are very good? Who told you?
I'm
Who told you
daily,
those PPTs are
I'm
very good?
daily,
Those
daily
PPTs I
watching, sir.
prepared from this material only. I prepared those PPTs from this material only, buddy.
Yes, sir. You prepared,
Same
already
material I
prepared.
copy pasted. What the
Uh,
reason behind you don't want to read from here?
Sir, these documents also anybody, nobody shared me, sir. The MS Word documents also nobody shared me.
That is your problem, Rabbi. How many months happened the batch started?
3 months ago, sir.
Since 3 months you didn't collect this material.
I think they will share. They will share. I think. But sir, and one more thing, sir. Your text documents, Java files also.
Array Tumri fellow, again you are throwing stones on me. Whatever the programs I am writing, whatever the content I am writing, everything from this material only, Babu. You are
Okay,
not
sir.
listening. I'm
I
telling
will.
you, na. From
No,
where you are?
no, sir. Warangal, sir.
I know it. We people are, if I scold again, Vikram will come.
సార్ అట్లా కాదు సార్.
మళ్ళీ విక్రమ్ వస్తాడు. సార్ యు ఆర్ స్కోల్డింగ్ అవర్ ఆంధ్ర పీపుల్ సార్ అని మళ్ళీ వస్తాడు. అందుకే ఐఎమ్ కంట్రోలింగ్ లాట్.
అలా ఏం లేదు సార్.
People in the world. I'll show you 1 minute. Okay. 1 minute, don't talk. Wait. This is the material I shared to you, right?
Yes.
Whatever the points are there, only I'm typing, Baba. You are not ready to read material. That's it. That's your problem. If you don't read, what I can do? Have you seen these materials? No. ఇక్కడ ఉన్న చదువుకొని నువ్వు టైప్ చేయడానికి నీకు నిబ్బుడితే నేను ఏం చేయాలి చెప్పు?
అయ్యో అలా
నేను షేర్ చేస్తే చక్కగా కూర్చొని టైప్ చేస్తావా సిస్టంలో? కాపీ పేస్ట్ చేసుకొని కంట్రోల్ 1 కంట్రోల్ 2 నొక్కుతావు అంతేగా?
మీరు అంతా మంచిగా సెట్ చేసి పెట్టుకున్నారు సార్.
అదేనన్నా, అంత చేసుకొని పెట్టుకొని ఏం చేస్తావు తర్వాత? పీపీటీ ఎవరికైనా సబ్మిట్ చేస్తావు వాటిని?
లేదు సార్.
అదే పిహెచ్డి అని చేస్తున్నావు నువ్వు వాటిని తయారు చేసుకోవడానికి. చూడు ఇది పాయింట్లను చూడు. వాట్ ఈజ్ నాన్ స్టాటిక్ మెంబర్?
చూసిన
హౌ మెనీ టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ నాన్ స్టాటిక్ మెంబర్స్? హౌ టు క్రియేట్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్?
అయ్యో నేను అలా అనట్లేదు సార్. మెటీరియల్ చూసినా మీరు చెప్పింది, కానీ ఆ పీపీటీస్ ఉంటే
ఇంకా అదంతే. నీ మైండ్ అలా సెట్ అయిపోయింది. ఇంక నువ్వు చదవు ఓకే. ఏంటంటే జస్ట్ యూ వాంటెడ్ టు స్కోల్డ్ మీ.
అయ్యో మిమ్మల్ని అనే ఉద్దేశం
that's only the reason. Okay, I'm telling now, we people are like that. Look at that.
తప్పుగా అర్థం
how to create, how many objects can we create for a class? Need JVM architecture diagram. If you modify object data, will another object get modified? Neatly diagram written. Program side JVM architecture diagram. ఇది మించి నీకేం కావాలి? ఇది నీట్గా ఉందా నీకు? అది నీట్గా ఉందా? ఇది నీట్గా ఉందా? ఇక్కడ నీకేం కనిపిస్తున్నాయి? 1 second, buddies. I need to change his mindset.
మీరు తప్పుగా అర్థం చేసుకుంటున్నారు.
తప్పుగా అర్థం చేసుకోలే. నేను చెప్తున్నా కదా అన్న, నేనేం తప్పుగా అర్థం చేసుకోలేదు. నీ మైండ్ చేంజ్ చేయడానికి ట్రై చేస్తున్నాను ఫస్ట్ రోజు నుంచి.
ఓకే సార్.
నువ్వు అక్కడే ఆగిపోయావు, నువ్వు నాతో రావట్లా. ఇప్పుడు దీంట్లో డయాగ్రామ్స్ ఏమున్నాయి నీకు? ఇది లేదు, నోట్స్ మీ దగ్గర మెటీరియల్ లేదు.
అవును,
లేదు కాబట్టి నీతో రాయించాను. అవునా?
అవును.
నేను మెటీరియల్ ఏముంది ఏం లేదు నేను ఆలోచించి మీతో క్లియర్గా నోట్స్ రాపిస్తున్నా. ఏదైతే లేదో అది నోట్స్ రాపించాను, ఇది రాపించాను. అవునా?
అవును.
తర్వాత ఈ ప్రోగ్రామ్ రాయించని మీతో రాయించలేదు, మీతో చెప్పించాను. ఎందుకు? ఇక్కడ ఏమని చెప్పు, డయాగ్రామ్ ఉందా? ఈ ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఏమన్నా డయాగ్రామ్ ఉందా?
లేదు. ఇది
నేను షేర్ చేస్తే నువ్వేం చేసుకుంటాను? దీన్ని తీసుకొని ఏమన్నా ఒక్క ముక్క నీకు అర్థమైద్దా? ఇదే ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఇక్కడ ఉందా? సేమ్ ప్రోగ్రామ్గా పెట్టుకో, పక్కన పెట్టుకో.
ఉంది సార్.
ప్రోగ్రాము చిన్న ముక్క, ఇదన్నీ కలిపేసాయి. ఇక్కడ ఎలా ఉంది? నీట్గా నీకు ఎంతవరకు కావాలో అంతవరకే ప్రోగ్రామ్, పక్కన డయాగ్రామ్. తర్వాత నెక్స్ట్ మోడిఫికేషన్ రిలేటెడ్ పాయింట్ ప్రోగ్రాము, డయాగ్రామ్. ఏది బాగుంది? ఇది నేను టైప్ చేస్తుంది బాగుందా, మెటీరియల్ బాగుందా?
మెటీరియల్ బాగుంది, కానీ మీరు టైప్ చేసింది కూడా ఉంటే కొంచెం బాగుంటది.
మళ్ళీ ఉంటే బాగుందంట. ఇప్పుడు ఇక్కడ ఉంది, ఇక్కడ లేనిది ఏంట్రా నేను అడుగుతుంది అది. ఇక్కడ టెక్స్ట్ ఫైల్లో నేను టైప్ చేసిన దాంట్లో ఉన్నదేంటి, ఇక్కడ లేనిది ఏంటి చెప్పు.
ఏం లేదు, ఇక్కడ ఉందే అక్కడ ఉంది.
ఇంక ఇది ఎందుకు నీకు, నేను అడుగుతుంది అది. 2 కాపీలు ఎందుకు నీకు, ఎందుకు నువ్వు టైం వేస్ట్ చేస్తావు? ఇప్పుడు ఇది ఇస్తే ఏం చేస్తావు తెలుసా, నువ్వు దీన్ని డౌన్లోడ్ చేసుకొని సిస్టంలో Ctrl+1 కొడతావు, తర్వాత కంట్రోల్ కొడతావు, అమ్మయ్య అయిపోయింది ఈరోజు ప్రాక్టీస్ అనుకుంటావు. ఇది ఇస్తే ఏం చేస్తావు, కాపీ కూడా చేయలేవు. ఇది ఇమేజ్ ఫార్మేట్ లోనే మెటీరియల్, నువ్వు కాపీ కూడా చేయలేవు. వచ్చినట్టు నువ్వు
రాయాలి,
టైప్ చేయాలి. టైప్ చేస్తే నీ చేతులకు వస్తాయిగా.
అవును.
ఇప్పుడు ఏది బెస్ట్? ఆలోచించుకో, నువ్వు ఊరికే నన్ను తిట్టడం కాదు.
అయ్యో సార్, మీరు ఎంత మాట తిడతానా సార్, అట్లా కోపం కూడా లేదు సార్.
నేను చెప్పారు మెటీరియల్ ప్రతిదీ ఉందరా లేకపోయి. ఇప్పుడు
అవును సార్ ఉన్నది, నేను లేదు అనట్లేదు.
విను టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ రిఫరెన్స్డ్ వేరియబుల్ గురించి పాయింట్స్ లేవు, అవునా? లేకపోతే ఏం చెప్పాను, మీకు నీట్ గా టైప్ చేసి ప్రోగ్రామ్ ని మీతో రాయించాను, జిరాక్స్ మెటీరియల్ ఇచ్చాను, అవునా?
అవును.
స్క్రీన్ షాట్స్ కూడా ఇచ్చానా?
అవును.
ఈ రిఫరెన్స్ వేరియబుల్ దీనికి సంబంధించిన ఇది టైప్ చేసి ఈ ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఇది ఇచ్చానా? స్క్రీన్ షాట్స్ ఇచ్చాను, ఇవి
ఇచ్చారు,
రాపించాను, మీతో నోట్స్ రాయించానా?
అవును.
మెటీరియల్ ఏంటి ఉన్నదేంటి నాకు తెలుసు కదా. ఏది లేదో క్లియర్ గా అది రాయిస్తున్నా, ఏదైతే ఉందో అది చదువుకోమంటున్నాను. ఇంకేం కావాలా?
ఏంటంటే మీరు పీపీటీ షేర్ చేస్తే ఇంటర్వ్యూకి వెళ్ళినప్పుడు కొంచెం టైం దొరికితే అవి షార్ట్ నోట్స్.
ఇంటర్వ్యూ అంటే నువ్వు ప్రిపేర్ చేసుకున్నా.
సరే సార్, ఓకే సార్, అర్థమైంది.
నువ్వు ప్రిపేర్ చేస్తే నీకు గుర్తుంటది.
అది అర్థమైంది సార్.
నేను ప్రిపేర్ చేస్తే అది నీకు గుర్తుండదు, మర్చిపోతావు.
ఇప్పుడు మీరు అన్నది నాకు అర్థమైంది సార్. మాతోటి ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయించి గుర్తుండాలని మీరు ట్రై చేస్తున్నారు, అర్థమైంది సార్.
ఇప్పుడు నేను నీకు మొత్తం నేను చేసుకున్న పీపీటీలను మీకు ఇస్తే ఏం చేస్తావు? అమ్మయ్య సార్ ఇచ్చాడురా ఉందరా అని రిలాక్స్ అయిపోతావు. చదవగా నువ్వు.
అవును.
ఇంటర్వ్యూకి వెళ్ళే ముందు దాన్ని ఓపెన్ చేస్తావు. ఇంటర్వ్యూకి వెళ్ళినా నువ్వు చెప్పలేవు కదా. ఇప్పుడు నువ్వు సినిమా హీరో అవ్వాలనుకున్నావు రా బాయ్, డైలాగ్ చెప్పలే, నువ్వు డైలాగ్ నువ్వు ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయాలి. అద్దం ముందర నుంచొని డాన్స్ చేయాలని నువ్వు ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయాలి.
అవును సార్.
ఎవడో కొరియోగ్రాఫర్ చెప్పిన డైలాగ్ డాన్స్ వేస్తే వాడే అక్కడ వెళ్ళినా చేస్తాను, నువ్వు చేయి చూపించంటే ఎలా కుదిరి చేయి కదా, నువ్వు చేయాలి కదా.
అవును సార్.
నీకు నిన్నటి నుంచి నేను చెప్తున్నా, నీకు అర్థం అవట్లేదు.
అర్థమైంది సార్, అర్థమైంది, క్లియర్ గా అర్థమైంది సార్.
ఇక్కడ నేను ఇస్తున్న పీపీటీల వల్ల నీకు ఉపయోగం లేదు, సున్నా. ఇవన్నీ నీకు ఉపయోగం అయితే నేను ఇస్తా. ఇది కోర్ జావా, ఇది అడ్వాన్స్ జావా కాదు. అడ్వాన్స్ జావానో స్ప్రింగ్ బఫర్ అయితే స్ప్రింగ్ బూట్ అయితే నేను ఇచ్చేస్తా. ఇవన్నీ జావా అంటే మీ చేతులతో మీరు చేస్తేనే గుర్తుంటది. రేపు అడ్వాన్స్ అవికి వెళ్తే నటరాజ్ సార్ మీ చుక్కలు చూపిస్తారు. ఆయనకి రక్త కన్నీరే. నా బ్యాచ్ నుంచి వెళ్ళిన స్టూడెంట్స్ ఎంజాయ్ చేస్తారు. వేరే చోట నుంచి వస్తారు కదా, వాళ్ళు రక్త కన్నీరే వాళ్ళకి. ఎందుకంటే మీరు వాళ్ళు చదివేసారు కదా, నువ్వు కూడా అలాగే అవుతావు. అంతే, నాకు ఏముంది, నా ఇమ్మంటే.
సరే సార్, అది తప్పుగా అర్థం చేసుకోకండి సార్, మీద ఏ కోపం లేదు.
తప్పుగా అర్థం చేసుకున్నా, అసలు నీతో మాట్లాడాను నేను.
సరే సార్, ఓకే సార్.
అర్థమైందా? నీతో ఎందుకు మాట్లాడుతున్నా అంటే నీ మైండ్ సెట్ మార్చాలని.
సరే సార్.
నా బిహేవియర్ ఇది రాబాయ్, ఓకేనా? నేను నా సిస్టంలో టైప్ చేసేది చిన్న ముక్క కూడా ఇవ్వను. ఎందుకంటే ఇవి మీ చేతులతో మీరు చేసి మీరు ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తేనే మీకు గుర్తుంటది.
ఓకే సార్.
మీకు నేను ఎలా అయితే డయాగ్రామ్స్ ఇక్కడ డ్రా చేస్తున్నానో సేమ్ డయాగ్రామ్స్ మెటీరియల్ ఉన్నాయి, ఒక్కటి కూడా ఎక్స్ట్రా లేదు. నేను టైప్ చేశాను నీ ముందలే.
అవును సార్.
ప్రతి వర్డ్స్ నీ టైప్ చేశా, మిమ్మల్ని అడిగా, తర్వాత ఈ డయాగ్రామ్ మీ ముందలే డ్రా చేసిన డయాగ్రామ్ ఇక్కడ ఉంది. ఇది మీరు రాసుకోవాలి మీరు ఓన్ గా. 10th క్లాస్ లో ఎవడ మెటీరియల్ నోట్స్ ఎవరు ప్రిపేర్ చేస్తారు, నువ్వే చేసుకోవాలిగా.
అవును సార్.
నువ్వే చదువుకో, నువ్వే గుర్తు పెట్టుకుంటావుగా.
అవును సార్.
ఇప్పుడు నీకు నేను ఒకటి చెప్పాను, ఇంటర్వ్యూకి వెళ్ళినప్పుడు నేను చెప్పిన పాయింట్స్ యాజ్ టీజ్ గా చెప్పకూడదు, కొంచెం వాటిని మాడిఫై చేసుకొని నీకు నచ్చిన ఇంగ్లీష్ లో చెప్పుకోవాలి. దీన్ని యాజ్ టీజ్ గా నువ్వు చెప్పావు, నీతో వచ్చిన ఫ్రెండ్ చెప్పాడు, ఇప్పుడు ఎవరిని సెలెక్ట్ చేయాలి?
ఓకే సార్, కరెక్ట్.
ఒకటే పోస్ట్ ఉంది, ఇద్దరు వచ్చారు నా స్టూడెంట్స్, నువ్వు నీ ఫ్రెండ్ వెళ్ళారు నా బ్యాచ్ నుంచే. ఇప్పుడు ఎవరిని సెలెక్ట్ చేస్తాను?
కరెక్టే సార్.
నీకై నువ్వు ప్రిపేర్ చేసుకుంటే నీకు కొత్త వర్డ్స్ పడతాయి, కొత్త ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ వస్తాయి. నేను స్టూడెంట్, ఎంప్లాయీ, బ్యాంక్ అకౌంట్తో చెప్పా. నువ్వేం చేస్తావు? ఇప్పుడు ఇంటర్వ్యూకి వచ్చినప్పుడు వాడు కూడా అదే ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ చెప్తాడు. ఇప్పుడు నేనేం చేయాలి, నా కొత్త ఎగ్జాంపుల్ తీసుకోవాలి అని మైండ్ పెడతావు అక్కడ నువ్వు.
అవును.
నేను ఇవన్నీ ఇచ్చేసాను అనుకో, ఇచ్చేస్తా, ఏమంటే ఉంది, రేపు పొద్దున ఎందుకు పనికిరాదు అంటున్నదే. ఇదే ప్రిపేర్ అవుతా, కొత్తగా ఏం ట్రై చేయవు, అప్పుడు జాబ్ రాదు పక్కా. అందరికి ఎలా వస్తున్నాయి జాబ్స్? ఇప్పుడు నేను వీళ్ళెవరికైనా పీపీటీ పంపించలేదు కదా, మీకు ఎలా చెప్తున్నా వాళ్ళకి ఎలా చెప్తున్నాను. వీళ్ళ జాబ్లు వచ్చినాయి, ఎలా వచ్చినాయి? వాళ్ళు ఓన్గా ప్రిపేర్ అవుతారు రోజు కూర్చొని. నీకై నువ్వు ప్రిపేర్ అవ్వంది ఎప్పటికీ నీ జాబ్ రాదు. బీటెక్ ఈసీ బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్, బీకామ్ కామర్స్ బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్, వీళ్ళకి ఎలా వస్తున్నాయి అంటే వాళ్ళు ప్రిపేర్ అవుతారు, కూర్చొని ప్రిపేర్ అవుతారు. నేను చెప్పిన పాయింట్ అవగానే వాళ్ళు ఓన్ నోట్స్ రాసుకుంటారు.
సరే సార్, థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్. సార్ డోంట్ మిస్అండర్స్టాండ్ సార్.
లేదు, మిస్అండర్స్టాండ్ చేసుకుని అసలు మాట్లాడని చెప్తున్నాను కదా నేను.
సరే సార్, థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ సార్.
నీ మైండ్ కరెక్ట్ చేస్తున్నా అంతే. నీకేంటంటే యాజ్ ఐ అండర్స్టూడ్ జనరల్గా ఏంటంటే ఒకసారి చెప్తే అర్థం అవుతుంది. నీకు అర్థం కాలేదంటే నువ్వు చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి ఎలా పెరిగావంటే ఎవరో చూసుకోవాలన్నమాట. వీడిని నేను ఇట్లా ఫెయిల్ అయినా వీడి మీద బ్లేమ్ చేయాలి, లేకపోతే వేరే వాళ్ళని డిపెండ్ అవ్వాలి అనే టార్గెట్లో ఉన్నావు నువ్వు.
అట్లా లేదు సార్,
ఇబ్బంది పడతాను, నీ ఇష్టం.
సరే సార్,
నేను చెప్పాలని చెప్పాను.
ఓకే
ఓకే అక్షయ్.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్.
Akshay, can you please unmute? I didn't understand your problem. Can you please talk now? Akshay, I'm not talking subject, don't worry. Yeah, Akshay, I'm not talking subject. He's asking something. I'm trying to convince him that he's asking for the every program I'm typing here. I'm telling to him the program there in the material, Rabbi, you type yourself. He want the soft copy. I given the image copy. He don't want to type himself. So I am convincing him that if you prepare diagrams by your own, you will understand. In interview, you perform well. Now, yesterday I explained non-static methods. This method, what is this method? Program, diagram, right? So in material, what is there? When I'm typing, nothing is there. Okay, here only program, there all points are there. Same points, same 10 points with a neat memory diagram is there. Neat memory diagram, program, first point, second point. Here error, here no error, right? And then if you create object, right, look at here, clearly there. How the execution is there. JVM architecture, clearly diagrams are there. I'm trying to convince him. Look at here. How can we call non-static members from other non-static members? Today class. Vikram, you have to talk to admin, Baba. I don't know, you're allowed or not allowed, okay? Talk to admin. How can we call non-static members from other non-static members? Directly by their name. Now I started class. Come back. All you people are there? All you people are there? Please come back. Now today class discussion start from page number 281. From page number 281, today class started. How can we call non-static members from other non-static members? How can we call non-static variable from non-static method or other non-static members? Directly by their name. Object is not required. For example, in the class, I have created two non-static variables, one non-static method. Now I created another non-static method called printxy. In this printxy method, you can take any name is not a matter, okay? Now just only verify it is a static, non-static. I'm writing system.out.println x, system.out.println y. Now m1 method I called. So I can call non-static variable non-static method from other non-static method directly by its name, no compile time error. Then what question I have asked? How is it possible to call non-static members directly without object? Then this is the question you raised. Now I am giving answer. We call non-static member from other non-static method directly since we can guarantee providing memory for non-static variables and the other non-static methods before their calling statement is executed by JVM. By the time control is coming to this line number x, now this x variable has memory. We will guarantee by the time this non-static variable non-static method calling statement executing, we will guarantee memory. Then you got a doubt. How can we guarantee memory? Well, now I'm giving answer below two questions. And now I'm asking question number 1. Basically, what do you need to call a variable or method? Memory. The variable or method must have memory location. You answering. Then in above program, how can you call print xy method? This is a non-static method. You are giving answer with object. Just think when we create object, you told answer with object. Then just think when you create object, non-static variable and other non-static members are also get memory location, right? New keyword will allocate memory not only for calling method, new keyword provide memory for all the variables methods available in the class. And now tell me, when we create object, this new keyword will provide memory for x and y variables. This m1 method, print xy method. Then we call print xy method and control is going into print xy method. By the time control is coming here, x and y variable m1 method already have memory. Then what is the problem of execution? No problem. All the people please try to think, sir, when I go to revision, when I go to interview, it is easy for me to revision fast if you share material. Is it a college? All the people realize, wake up. Is it a college? Are you going for university exams to write 15 marks questions? You have to do revision now. You have to do revision now immediately after class completed. Okay, immediately after class completed, you have to do revision. How can you do revision? By writing your own notes. People who are not writing your own notes daily, once topic completed, open this material and what are the points? Don't open material. Once a class completed, open your notes, running notes. Try to ask yourself, write a bullet points. What did I learn in today class? Point number 1, point number 2, point number 3. What the program you have remember, write the program. Side JVM architecture you write. Your own notes easy to remember, easy to revise, easy to do revision. My own words is easy to revision. When I write my own notes, points are there in my mind. When you write your own notes, points are there in your mind. This is 2000 papers of material, everything there in my mind. Nataraja sir has a prepared material. Can I remember his material? Can I tell what the next point? Nataraja sir is telling 4-5 subjects. Not 4-5. I am telling only Tumri Core Java. Nataraja sir is telling that 11 tools, 4 frameworks. Almost he is dealing 15 subjects. 15 subjects notes there in his mind. How? By reading other people prepared material. Murali sir teaching Oracle. Murali sir material also almost 2000 papers material is there. At any time you ask, we people will teach any subject, any point at any time. How? Because the complete material there in our mind. If you prepare your own running notes, points will be there in your mind and you can do interview well. Otherwise, God. So change your mind, prepare notes by your own. So I'm requesting you all people, don't torture me like, other batch students. I'm expecting, okay, you are going in a smooth manner. You are coming in a best manner. You are learning everything, practicing everything, replying good. Please continue the same reply, at least until object-oriented programming completing. More 10 days. More 10 days requesting you, please support the same way. Practice well, come back. Today, tomorrow class, very, very important. Today, tomorrow class, these 2 classes, if you prepare today and tomorrow immediately after class completed, then remaining all topics will be under your hand. Earlier you practiced or not, least bother. Next coming classes practice or not, least bother. Today, tomorrow topics. If you practice with me, after class complete, if you prepare your own notes, okay, I'm requesting you, all classes you will understand very easily and you will enjoy what I'm teaching. I will enjoy for teaching your batch. I hope no faculty will request you like this. Only I will request. Okay. Now answer this question. Why we cannot call non-static members from static members directly? Why we cannot call non-static members from static members directly? Simple. How you call static method? Directly by its name. Is the static method guarantee the memory for Non-static variable? No. Okay. In this case, we cannot guarantee providing non-static members memory location before the calling statement executed in static method, because static members can be accessed directly without using object. Hence, compiler doesn't allow calling non-static members directly from static members. Is it clear to all? So the same point I have written. Okay. How can we access non-static variable from non-static method? Can we access non-static variable from a non-static method directly by its name? Yes, we can access non-static variable from non-static method directly by its name. Like in static method, in non-static method, no need to create object for accessing non-static variable. Why? Because non-static method guarantees spelling you try to write yourself, okay? It's very tough spelling for me. Non-static method guarantees memory for non-static members before that non-static variable accessing statement execution. Why? Because to call this non-static method, we must create object. Okay, we must create object. Hence, this object creation provides memory to non-static variable 2. Now, can you please look at here? I want you to teach me one important point now. What is the memory? Okay. Alok, you asked me a question. Sir, how can I guarantee that this x variable reading from this object, sir? Okay. Here I am writing t1.x equal to 15. Okay. I modified t1.x equal to 15. Then call m1 method. Control go to m1 method with which object? T1. Inside T1 x value how much? 15. What the value will get now here? 10 or 15? Original value is 10. Now after modifying, what value will come there? Control 1, compile. Control 2, look at that, 15 coming. So I hope I proved it. Now, next question I am asking. What is the very, very important question, sir? I told you yesterday class when I'm teaching non-static method memory, lifetime and scope, when I'm telling, I have given star mark. I need to correct one point. Listen, what is the memory structure? What is the difference in memory structure? What is the difference in memory structure between non-static variable and non-static method across multiple objects? Very important statement, sir. Please, all you people focus. I have created non-static variable here. I created non-static method. Then I am creating two objects. T2 equal to, then T1.15, T2.x equal to 16. Okay, I call T1.m1, I call T2.m1. Can you please all try to answer? What is the value you will get from T1.m1 here? Bolo first, what is the output you will get here? 15. Wonderful. Tell me, what is the output you will get for T2.m1? Are you executing different method or same method? Same method. Same method. With the same object or different object? Different object. Then output will be coming from that second object. Now, here what the meaning of it? Execute M1 method for T1 object with the values available in T1. Execute the same M1 method for T2 object with the values available in T2. Look at here. What the use of non-static method? Non-static method is used for developing logic common to all objects. How many times I develop logic? One time, common to all objects. and execute its logic for an object with that object values, for an object, which object T1 with values available in T1, for object, which object T2 with the values available in T2. What is the output should come here? 16. Control 1, control 2. 15, 16. Is my point understand? If you confirm, then I will ask next question. Please, all of you will confirm. If you understand, I will take you to the next point. Next point is danger. Next point is danger. Okay, ready, 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 ready. If all people are want to pay attention, then I will continue. Come on, listen. Now this is my JVM. What the question I'm asking? What is the difference in memory structure between non-static variable and non-static method across multiple objects? Okay, this question I'm trying to answer. This is JVM. Okay, when I run Java tester, JVM is prepared. So really I'm telling, I'm very much sad. The way 11 AM batch students are learning, I'm very much sad. Okay, I shared my sad feelings too. Whenever students are not active in the class, not answering to my questions, and previous explained topics, if you don't practice well, I will hurt like anything, because I am coming to class not for just time passing, not for salary. I never worry about the salary what my administrators are, my MD giving to me. Always I will worry about how much knowledge I am sharing to you, how much knowledge you are gaining, how much growth you are getting in your career. That is what my target. When the batch is not going as I expected, when batch students are not responding as I expected, I will hurt very much. Okay, so when I hurt in 11 o'clock batch, I'm expecting you should come to the class to make me happy. One batch sadness should be removed by another batch happiness. Are you ready? Initially you hurt me too much, and I requested you very much in the Google, in our Facebook groups. All your seniors are also convinced you, Arey, please don't torture Hari sir. You just follow Hari sir blindly. And you started following me, and now you come to this stage very well. So I'm requesting you today, tomorrow classes are very important. Please practice and listen, understand. Okay. Now this next coming 5 to 10 minutes are very important. Please focus. Now this is method area, and this is method area, and this is heap area. This next coming 5 minutes very important. This is heap area. Next coming 5 minutes very important. Please don't deviate. Try to recollect what I am going to type next. Okay, what I am typing next, please try to visualize. Next, what I'm typing, Java stacks area, right? In Java stacks, what I'm typing, main thread. No, you should type, you should keep type. When I'm writing this diagram, what I'm going to write next, the words you can type in the chat window. Right? In initial days, you tortured me by asking all the questions, unnecessary, useless, dirty questions. You are not allowed me to, go to the next points, right? And now, after main subject started, all are silent. Then you can tell, main thread, right? Then next. At this stage, you must not wait for me to, okay, all the points. Okay, you have to keep on trying to talk. Okay, next what, and then JVM ready. Next what? Now JVM searching for test 13 class inside method area not available. Then it is asking class loader to load the class. Class loader find the test 13 class and loading into JVM by creating java.lang.class instance. Now all the people realized java.lang.class instance. Java.lang.class instance. If you have practiced it, then now you will say java.lang.class instance. You will say, Ray, this is not C language, Ray. That C is not C language. Java.lang.class instance. And then inside this class, what is stored? Test 13 class is loaded with its all byte code. What the variable? X. And default constructor will be there. Okay, constructor I'm ignoring for the time being. And next, M1 method loaded. Let me concentrate on current topic. And then next to the main method. Next to the main M1 method. Next to M1 method, main method loaded. Right? Static block will not be there. Static block will come only when static variable initialization there. After this, next step is what? There is no static variable. Class loader, loading phase completed. Next initialize linking phase. In linking phase, verification completed and going for preparation phase. In preparation phase, static variables not there. Initialization phase, static blocks are not there. Then execution phase, main method. Then main method is loaded into main thread, main of string array. Inside main method, what are the statements you have written? System.out.println main. Output is displayed on console main. And then next, test T1 equal new T1. T1 is a local variable. T1 variable memory allocated. T1 variable memory allocated. Then equal to new keyword. New keyword searching for test 13 class in method area already loaded. Then now what is doing? It is directly allocating object. It's creating object now. Now object reference is what? 1010. Sir, batch to batch, I don't change my explanation. I will explain the same. Batch to batch, only students are changing. If you are practicing daily in your home and coming to class, okay, it's very, very easy for you to answer to all my questions. And I will get very much interest to teach because as a faculty, we are all concentrating on current to today class topics and everyday class topics we will link to previous class. So if you are answering all classes from the previous class, will be the most happiest people and will teach more points, right? Otherwise what happen, we'll get disappointed. Waste, I will kanda cheppina waste. As many points I am teaching also, these people are never answering. Waste of the time. Then we'll get a feeling that let me complete batch fast. So faculty should come to the class with a interest. So to teach more, to teach more, to teach more. That feeling faculty will get only when you are replying in the class. In chat window, you have to keep on answer next what I'm writing, next what I'm reading. So that faculty is having lot of energy. You should encourage the faculty to teach more. You know, in our learning time, we used to torture faculty. Faculty get chichu to come to the class. Right? Diesel I'm telling, our faculties used to get chichu to come to the class. Wammo, Hari are there in the batch. Hari is there today. What questions he is going to ask Rama? You know, we go to class to torture faculties. Our target is what now? How can I make faculty fool in front of my friends? How can I make myself, you know, I am the great person. That is our target. But you people are always what? You teach, I will follow. Fellows. No, earlier, every day from the students, I used to learn every day new points. Every day new points. Students come up with a new point. Sir, this is the point, sir, I found in the Google, how to solve. Sir, this is the point, sir, I found in the Google, how to solve. But nowadays, no student is there who is learning the points what we are sharing in the class. Forget about new points. People are not learning even what the points we are teaching in the class. When I ask Era, why you're not practicing? Sir, I'm very busy, sir. When you're busy, why you joined? Why you joined? Next, two objects are created. What next statement you have written? T1.x equal to 15, TO2.x equal to 16. When you committed, you must spend the time, right? You committed that you wanted to learn Java. You didn't committed to attend Java. You committed to learn Java. So to learn Java, you have to not only join the class, you should also practice. That's what you are not doing. Some people are doing very well, remaining people I am talking. Some people actually in their lifetime of the course, one day also they never replied. Correct? In their lifetime, one day also they never replied. I don't know why they don't want to reply. When you're replying, the advantage is you are also learning keyboard practice, na? That is also advantage. These diagrams are the most time consuming diagrams. If I teach you directly existing diagrams, you will cry. Sir, not understand, sir. Now look at here. Below, you are calling now. You are calling now M1 method. T1.M1. Void M1 method logic is loaded with statement system.out.println X. Right up. Next. You call M1 method again second time. 2 times you call M1 method. Topic is very important, sir. Please concentrate. We come to last. System.out.println X. M1 method called 2 times. M1 method called 2 times. From the main method, I call M1 method. And call second time. Okay, all you people answer. M1 method logic executing in method area or in heap area or in Java stacks area. Java stacks area. What was the question I am asking? What is the difference in memory structure between static variables, non-static variable, non-static method across multiple objects? Tell me. Non-static method logic is available in what you call method area. When this M1 method logic is M1 method provided memory when class loaded into JVM or when object is created. Everyone answer. When non-static method logic, when non-static method provided memory, either when class loaded into JVM or when object is created. When everyone replies, sir, I told you this point is very important. I completed my diagram, you answer. When that is the complete world is having wrong answer. Not one people, two people, complete world is having that is the wrong answer. Non-static method doesn't get memory when when object is created. It provided memory when class loaded itself. Are you catching my point? Non-static method is provided memory when class loaded into JVM, not when object is created. Hey, oh no, yes. Yes. When class loaded into JVM only, non-static method provided memory. Sir, when non-static method provided memory, why I cannot call directly? Why I need object? Excellent, wonderful question. What the use of non-static method? Non-static method is used for executing its logic for an object. For which object you have to specify, na? Try to understand. You are forced to call non-static method by using object, not to provide memory to non-static method. You are forced to create object to call non-static method for allocating memory to non-static variable. అర్థమవుతుందా? Do you understand? Tell me. Let me prove one more time. I proved one way of explanation. Non-static method already have memory. Now one more time I am giving one more style of explanation. Array, if memory is allocated when object is created, all the people think, if memory is allocated when object is created, then non-static method memory should be allocated in first object, also allocated in second object. Tell me, allocating memory for non-static method in each object, is it not a time consuming, memory consuming? One object to another object, are you providing different logic? No, you are providing same logic. Here also logic, here also same logic. Can you change the logic from one object to another object? No. Then why you are providing again and again same memory? Is it a memory based, na? Why static variables concept came into picture? Non-static variable is the main memory for the non-object oriented programming. Non-static variable is the main variable. Static variable is the helper variable. Why? For reducing number of copies of memory creation, to save memory, to save the time. Hello, am I right? Why? Because I want to store same value for all object. When you want to store same value for all object, create one copy memory so the time will be saved. Same way, in all object, method logic is same. When method logic is same, why you are providing separate copy memory in every object? That is a wrong idea. All people agreed? All people agreed? Can you please answer this question? Can you please answer? Can you please answer? Can you please answer? Can you please answer? What is the memory difference between one object to another object? Non-static variable is provided separate copy of memory in every object. Non-static variable is provided separate copy of memory in every object. Whereas non-static method is not provided separate copy of memory in every object. Instead, it is provided only one copy memory. One copy memory common to all objects in method area when class is loaded into JVM, when class is loaded into JVM, all objects will share the same copy of memory, same copy of non-static method memory. All objects will share the same copy of non-static method memory. Up to now, understand? Up to now, understand? Tell me now. One more way I wanted to prove it. It will not provide memory. One more way I want to prove it. Array, if a non-static method provided memory, okay. Third way, I hope. Okay, third way you just ignore. It's a confusion point. Up to now, it's okay. Now listen. Next question I am going to ask. Now next question, very interesting question. If non-static method logic, okay, in non-static method is provided memory common to all objects. If non-static method is provided memory common to all objects, when we access non-static variable in non-static method, how JVM can differentiate non-static variable memory how JVM can differentiate non-static variable memory from one object to other object. Anyone can guess? Okay, how non-static variable, how JVM can differentiate non-static variable memory from one object to another object. Look at here. Here I have access X variable directly by its name. Okay, na? I access non-static variable X directly by its name. Now the non-static method is provided a memory common to both objects. Okay, right. Here also, now first object also accessing same memory, second object also accessing same memory. When both objects are accessing same memory, how that memory can be, how the non-static variable value can be differentiated. Look at here, look at here. Now when you call M1 method, this X value reading from which object? First object. Okay, when you read X value here, second time when you call X value reading from second object. How it reading from first object? How it reading from second object? How it is differentiating? If it is a part of first object, okay, it can read. If it is a part of second object, it can read. But the memory copy is common. How it can read? Is my question valid? Is my question valid? From this stack frame, how it coming to first object? From the second stack frame, how it is coming to second object? That's what my question, Mr. Devesh Pandey. Separate stack frames are created, but how? How from the first stack frame it is going to first object, from second stack frame it is going to second object? Okay, because of the objects you have used. Okay, now T1.M1, T2.M1, how JVM can differentiate? Okay, how JVM can differentiate? How JVM can differentiate non-static variable from one object to another object? By using the current object. Listen, by using the current object using which we call. By using the current object using which we call this method. Using which we call this method. Now tell me, what is the current object? The object using which we call this method is called current object. In the first line, what is the current object? T1. In second line, what is the current object? T2. Are you catching my point? In first line, current object is T1. Then, when you call T1.M1 method, inside this M1 method logic, Inside this M1 method logic, JVM inside this M1 method logic, JVM will read X value from first object and display output 50. Okay, next. When you call T2.M1, control will go to the same M1 method again. Inside this M1 method logic, same X value reading from second object. Why? Because the current object is T1, current object is T2. Now my question, how it is reading first time from first object, how it is reading second time from second object. Current object you are using now, sir. Say current object you are using a T1.T2. Where I have used T1.T2? Inside main method. Inside main method I used T1, T2. How they came to M1 method? T1, T2 variables are what variables? Local to main method. Local to main method. Can we use in another methods? Come on. Local variables of one method. Can you access in another methods? No. Then how? Automatically, yeah? Automatically, Amir repeat powerful statement. Automatically, not automatically. Listen. I'm going to ask one question. Please try to think. When you call T1.M1 method, this T1 object means what? This is right side circle. T1 object reference 1010 must be substituted here. Okay. Next, when I call T2.M1 method, the T2 pointing object reference 2020 must substituted here. This statement should not be X. This statement implicitly should be 1010.x. Implicitly should be 2020.x. If you wanted to access any variable from a method, that object reference must be used. Here when I write T1.x equal to 15 coming to this object because you have used T1 dot. T1 dot and not a T1 dot, implicitly 1010 dot. Okay, when I write T2 dot, implicitly it is what? 2020 dot. Are you following? Am I going fast? All are catching my point? Now my question is, I am repeating the same question. Please try to answer. How this T1 object reference can be substituted here? How this T2 object reference can be substituted here? I'm using a word. How this T1 object, how this T2 object, already told in the last class, T1, how these objects are substituted here? It's all because of implicit mechanism. What is that? One method value is passed into another method only as an argument. One method value is passed into another method only as an argument. To this M1 method, compiler implicitly places one parameter. Compiler implicitly places one parameter. Who is placing? Compiler. Compiler implicitly placing one parameter. The parameter type is what? This. Of which class? Current class. Why? Because current class is what? Test 13. Why current class? Because current class object only. It should execute. M1 method logic should execute with values available in current class. That's why current class type with the parameter this is created. Who creating? You creating or compiler creating? Compiler create. Compiler create only for one non-static method or every non-static method? Every non-static method. When you create a non-static method, compiler software performing two activities behalf of you. Number one, it creates the parameter this keyword, and the next. Compiler software, whenever you access non-static variable directly by its name, it is looking like a direct access, but you should access from the first object or second object. That's why compiler software implicitly placing this dot. Okay, compiler placing what? This dot. Whenever you access non-static variable from a non-static method, compiler software implicitly placing what? This dot. This is the compiler job. Are you catching my point? Compiler behalf of you performing two activities. First activity, providing this keyword as a parameter. Second activity, placing this dot as a reference. Okay na? Okay na? Up to now okay na? Shall I move to the next point? Then how this current object reference can be used here? Chalo. Whenever you call T1.M1 method, Compiler job completed. Now JVM came into, okay, now JVM come into the picture. JVM take this T1 object reference out and pass as an argument to this M1 method. Pass as an argument to this M1 method. 1010 is passed as an argument. 1010 is passed as an argument, and the 1010 is stored in the parameter. JVM creates a parameter this with what value? 1010. Below 1010 is a reference. Now it is pointing to first object. Yes or no? It's pointing to this object. Tell me now, the object created inside main method is now accessible to non-static method? Yes. Then JVM executing next line. What the meaning of this dot x? Access x variable from this pointing object. What is the this pointing object? 1010 object. What the value available? 15. Now 15 come. Rabuji, all people are following, acting as following. Please reply. Understand? All people understand? Tell me now. Can you please tell me? After method execution completed, control come out of this method. The moment when control come out of this method, the parameter created inside method destroyed. The reference to the pointer is also destroyed. Next, control come back to main method, right? In a main method, next statement, what you did, you are calling t2.m1. Below, t2 reference is taken out. Again going to M1 method with what reference? T1 na T2 na? T2. What the T2 reference? 2020. Tell me the process is same, right? Once again parameter is created. Once again parameter is created with what keyword? This. With what value? 2020. Now second time this keyword from M1 method point into which object? Second object. Okay na? And now next statement executing. What is the next statement? This dot x. Read x value from this pointing. Second time this pointing to which object? Second object. Second object value 16. 16 coming. After method execution completed, control come out and this variable memory destroyed. So finally tell me, what is the memory architecture difference between non-static variable and non-static method? Non-static variable provided memory when object is created in every object separately, whereas non-static method provided only one copy memory in method area, and when we call this method, its logic is loaded into Java stacks area by providing separate stack frame. From the method logic, now that non-static variables are accessing from which object? Current object. Accessing from which object? Current object. Now the question, how JVM can read non-static variable from the current object? Can you tell me? Here I want you answer. Here I want you give answer. How if non-static method is provided memory common to all objects, when we access non-static variable non-static method directly by its name, how JVM can differentiate non-static variable from one object to another object inside a non-static method? Below, answer by using this keyword. By using this keyword. Okay na? By using this keyword. Everyone comfortable? Huh? Tell me who create this keyword? What is this keyword? This keyword is a parameter of non-static method. Who create this as a parameter? Compiler. Who will create this dot to access non-static variable? Compiler. Then what the job of JVM? JVM passes current object reference as an argument to non-static method stored inside parameter, access the current object. Then the entire method logic read from the current object. Then tell me, with this entire explanation, can you please try to understand the statement now? A non-static method is used for developing logic common to all objects. Tell me, by reading non-static variable directly by its name, I develop common to all objects? Yes. Second, non-static method logic is executed For an object with that object values, for an object, which object? T1, with the T1 object values X. How? By using background, implicit keyword, implicit implicit reference this. Okay, now all people got clarity, yeah? Right? Now, let me show you all these points clearly in the material so that you can read and practice. Why we cannot execute completed? What is the object structure with non-static method? Will non-static method get separate copy memory in each object like variables? No. Every object doesn't have separate copy of non-static method. Rather, all objects share same copy of non-static method logic as shown below. Look at the print xy method, SOP in X, SOP in Y. And tell me, now I created two objects, same program, created two objects, first object, second object. Now inside first object, second object, method logic is not provided. Rather, Devesh Pandey, you will be there in that question only, Devesh Pandey. I have read your question already earlier. You will only ask questions, but you don't try to find answer by your own. Now onwards, I don't ask answer to your question. You find yourself. Okay, now I already read your question, but I didn't answer because I give an explanation. I give an explanation. With this explanation, you have to find answer to your question. I complete a difference between static method, non-static method. I already provided. You try to think yourself, and if you still not get any answer, ask me tomorrow, I'll explain it. Now, see, one time you give question, I am not answering to your question means I don't answer. I'm expecting you to work yourself. Okay? And now tell me, here question, every object has its own copy of non-static variable memory location, sharing same copy of non-static variable method logic. Then how JVM can retrieve object specific to non-static variable value by using this keyword? In above program, e1.printxy method call, JVM read non-static variable value from e1 object. In a e2.printxy method call, JVM read non-static variable value from e2 object. Conclusion, in a non-static method, if non-static variables are called directly by their name, JVM reads their value from the current object. Read their value from the current object. What is current object? The object that is used to call non-static method is called current object. For example, in e1.printxy method call, e1 object is current object, e2.printxy method call, e2 object is called current object. Since method logic is shared by all objects, how can JVM retrieve the object specific non-static members from the current object? By using this keyword. Tell me, whatever explanation, complete diagram I have placed word by word, statement by statement, everything here. Can you read and practice? I completed non-static method yesterday. Today I completed non-static variable, non-static method memory structure, accessing non-static variable from non-static method. Okay. Now I also completed this keyword related points. Did I answer to this question? Satish has asked the question, good question. Did I answer this question? Can you please try to recollect? The question he is asked, if non-static method has a memory location in method area itself, then why do we need to create an object for calling non-static methods? In our current example, if non-static method doesn't include non-static variable X, then why can't it be called directly? Okay, come on, good question, wonderful question. That's why I'm spending the time to answer to you. Come on. Non-static method is meant for what, Satish? Satish, can you please unmute? Good question you asked. Satish, you are from mechanical background, but wonderful question you asked. Come on. What is the use of non-static method?
Hello. Yes, sir.
What is the use of non-static method?
Non-static is used for creating any logic that is common for all objects.
Common for all objects and further? Further. You are developing common to all objects. Further. Executing its logic for an object.
Yes, yeah.
You are developing logic common to all objects, but for executing for an object. Sir, I will remove this X variable, sir. Then can I call this a method by using directly without creating object? You are violating contract. You are violating contract. If you don't want to access non-static variable inside this method, why you are creating this method as a non-static method? You are going on a road, buddy. Okay, you are going on a road. Okay, this direction you have to go. This direction you have to go, and this direction you have to come. Left side you have to go. Now you are taking one bike and going opposite road and telling to the traffic police, I am taking care of it. You don't worry. I don't do any accident. I will take care of it. If accident happen, who is responsible? Compiler is raising that question like a traffic police. Compiler is a traffic police. It is always putting conditions. You are right, but what is the guarantee about other people? If traffic police allow you to go in opposite road, then other people also will come and they create problem to others. You are not accessing non-static variable. The meaning of non-static method is what? You are either now or in future access non-static variable inside a non-static method. Are you catching my point? Satish,
yes.
You are not talking.
Yes, it's very clear, sir, but I just missed that the fundamental role for creating the non-static method itself.
Yes. Okay, now you understood it?
Yes.
So non-static method is meant for executing its logic for an object. Either today or tomorrow, maybe you are not today not accessing variable, but maybe tomorrow you are accessing. That time compiler cannot verify again and again. So it is imposing its a basic rule. Non-static method means object. So that in future, if you access variable without any problem, without not looking back, you can access that variable from there. Oh, okay. I hope it's clear to all, right? Already I mentioned that point also. Okay, fine. Yeah, another reason. Excellent. Yeah, wonderful. Chaitanya, wonderful point you given. One more reason. Whenever you create a non-static method, by default compiler places what? This as a parameter. When you place this as a parameter, to call that method, I need argument. Argument is T1. Another reason. Wonderful point, Chaitanya. Excellent. There are two reasons why object is required to call the method. Number one, when you create non-static method, implicitly this parameter is there. In order to pass argument, I need object. Second reason, non-static method means inside you will access non-static variable. That non-static variable should access from which object? For that I need object. These are two reasons you can tell to interviewer. Okay? Wonderful. I hope you all enjoyed today class. Yeah. Devesh Pandey, for your question, answer is second point. Chaitanya already answered your question. It's a parameterized method, you must pass argument. Okay, people who already have an idea about this keyword in your colleges, that time you might have a lot of confusion. Now, did you get clarity on this topic now? Tell me, this keyword provided a memory in method area or in heap area or Java stacks area? This keyword created memory where? Where this keyword provided memory? This is a parameter where it provided memory. Tirupati. What is this? This is a parameter. Where parameter provided memory? It provided memory here. Contains 1010. First time you call, with what reference you call 1010. It is pointing to this object. Second time you call with 2020. Again, this keyword created memory with the value 2020 here and pointing this object. Okay, Tirupati, understand? This keyword is not available in single stack frame. For each stack frame, separately provided. Any more questions, buddies? My dear software buddies. Any more questions? Now, this keyword related, we have to learn these many points, 1 to 9. These many points are there. I am not going to teach all these points. These are interview questions. This keyword related interview questions. Introduction to this keyword, next page. Page number 283. Here I have written something like this. This is the keyword, this is a non-static final. Okay. Now, it is not a non-static variable, it is a parameter variable. Why I mention it as a non-static variable, I will show you on Monday. Now, from page number 283, this keyword related, so many interview questions are there. All questions I am not going to teach in the class. You have to spend the time this Sunday. This Sunday, you have to spend the time. Tomorrow, day after tomorrow, you spend the time and try to learn by following these 2 videos. I shared the videos, please collect. Saturday, Sunday, no extra classes. Tomorrow we have class. Devesh Pandey, parameter is what? This is the parameter. For creating parameter, why do you need reference? For creating this parameter, we need reference. Is it clear? For creating parameter, this keyword, object not required. Nagaraju, already all videos are uploaded to Google Drive. You never follow in Google Drive, seems to be. Already there, YouTube videos link there, check. YouTube videos.txt. Okay, na? Here already this keyword videos also there. All videos, whatever I need to share, everything already I have uploaded and placed here. Thank you. So Monday, tomorrow, I'm going to ask some questions on this, and I'm going to ask you some questions regarding this. Are you ready to answer? Will you try to complete the 2 videos today and tomorrow? Or I should teach again class? Tomorrow, can I enter it into a new topic? Please complete, okay? Tomorrow I want to enter into a new topic. So today, tomorrow, please complete 4 hours. And definitely you'll get so much of good knowledge. Tomorrow, day after tomorrow, no extra class, regular class. Thank you. See you all tomorrow. Bye.